Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 20th of February, 1984. And the title is One Most Elevated, Great, and Beautiful Moment. Today, the Father, who creates fortune, is pleased to see all the elevated, fortunate children. Each of you children has awakened your fortune and reached here as you did in the previous cycle. You have come having awakened your fortune. To recognize means to awaken your fortune. A special gathering of double foreign children is especially taking place in the land of blessings. This is a gathering of the fortunate children. First of all, the elevated time or elevated moment of opening your fortune is that when you children recognized, accepted, and said, "My Baba," that moment is the most elevated and beautiful moment of the whole cycle. All of you remember that moment even now, do you not? You will continue to experience throughout the confluence age, belonging, needing, and claiming a right. However, that was the moment when from being an orphan, you belonged to the Lord and Master and became something totally different from what you were. Those who were separated met again. A soul who had no attainment belonged to the bestower of attainment. That first moment of transformation, the moment of your fortune awakening, is such a great, elevated moment. The first moment when you belonged to the Father is even greater than the life of heaven. Everything mine became yours. As soon as you said, yours, you became double light. You became light from the burden of mine. You received wings of happiness. From being on the earth, you began to fly in the sky. You changed from stone to diamond. You became free from the many types of spinning and became a spinner of the discus of self-realization. Do you remember that moment? The moment when you attained the omens of Jupiter, filled with the fortune of attainment of mind, body, wealth, and people. When you had such omens and such a line of fortune, you became those with an elevated fortune. Your third eye opened and you saw the Father. All of you experienced this. Did you not? You sing this song in your heart, do you not? Wah, the most elevated moment. Wah. It is the wonder of that moment. Bap Dada is pleased to see the children who have come at such a great time, at such a fortunate time. Father Brahma also says, "Wah, my children of Adi Dev, who have a right to the fortune of the kingdom at the beginning." Father Shiva says, "Wah, my children, who eternally claim eternal and imperishable rights. You are the long lost and now found children who have all rights of both Bap and Dada, the loving children who are companions. Bap Dada has this intoxication. In the world, all souls try to find a life companion, a true companion, a companion who fulfills the responsibility of love. They are searching a great deal, and yet they are not content. They are unable to find even one such companion, whereas how many life companions has Bapdada found? And each one is greater than the next. You are true companions, are you not? You are such true companions that even if you lose your life, You will not let go of the responsibility of love. You are such true companions, life companions. Do you know what Bap Dada's life is? World service is Bap Dada's life. All of you are companions of such a life, are you not? Therefore, Bap Dada has so many children who are true life companions. What do you remain busy in day and night? In fulfilling the responsibility of giving your company. What thought do all of you life companions have inside you to beat the drums of service? Even now, all of you are deeply lost in love. You have become service companions and have brought the proof of service. You are continuing to receive success according to your aim. Whatever you have done so far, according to the drama, has been good, and you now have to progress further. This year, you have made the sound heard loudly. However, as yet, mics from only a few places have come. Mics have not come from everywhere. Therefore, although the sound has spread now, instruments from everywhere who can make the sound be heard loudly, who can be called big mics or souls who are instruments for service, should come here, and each of them should go back considering himself to be a messenger for wherever he has come from. Now they have to become messengers for the place where they come from. However, mics from everywhere should come here and return there as messengers. If everyone in every corner receives this message, then the sound will be heard everywhere at the same time. This is called beating the big drums. One drum should be beaten everywhere. We are one, we are one. Only then can you say that the drums of revelation have been beaten. Now, bands of every country have played. Now, the drums have to be beaten. The bands have played very well. This is why Bap Dada is pleased to have heard and seen the variety of bands played by the instrument souls of the different countries. He also heard the bands of Bharat. There is a difference between the sound of the band and the sound of the drums. In temples, they beat drums instead of bands playing. Now, do you understand what you have to do in the future? The sound of the gathering is a very loud sound. Even now, if one person says Haji and then everyone together says Haji, there would be a difference, would it not? This is the one. There is just this one. This is the only one. This loud sound should be heard everywhere at the same time. Look at the TV, radio, newspapers, and people's mouths, and just this one sound should be heard loudly. Let there be an international sound. Therefore, Bap Dada is pleased to see his life companions. When someone has so many life companions, and each one is so great, then all the tasks are already accomplished. The Father simply becomes the instrument to enable you to create the reward of elevated actions. Acha, it is now the season of meeting. The children from Poland are the youngest long lost and now found. Young children are always loved so much. Those of you from Poland have the intoxication, do you not, of being the most long lost and now found children. You overcame all problems and at last arrived here. This is called deep love. deep love ends all obstacles. You are loved by Bap Dada and the family. Both countries, Poland and Portugal, are those who have deep love. You didn't stop to consider the language or the money, but your love enabled you to fly. Where there is love, you definitely receive cooperation. From being impossible, everything becomes possible. Bap Dada is pleased to see the love of such sweet children and gives thanks to the instrument children who do service with such love. You have made very good effort with love. In fact, this year everyone has brought very good groups. However, these countries also have their own specialty, and this is why Bap Dada is especially looking at them. You have all made your own service places grow very well, and this is why Bap Dada is not mentioning the names of the places. However, each place has its own specialty. To reach Madhuban is the specialty of service. Bap Dada is especially presenting flowers of love to all the instrument children everywhere. Even though there is fluctuation in the economy everywhere, you have made so many souls fly and brought them here. This is a sign of effort with love. This is a sign of success. Therefore, each one of you should accept flowers of love personally by name. Many rosaries of letters of remembrance have also come from those who haven't come. Therefore, Bap Dada is also giving love-filled remembrance to those who haven't been able to come here in the corporeal form. Bap Dada is giving the response of remembrance to all the children who have come from everywhere. All of you are loving. You are Bap Dada's life companions. You are the close jewels who constantly fulfill the responsibility of companionship. And this is why your remembrance reached Bap Dada before the letters of remembrance and the messengers, and continues to reach him even now. All children now create enthusiasm for this type of service. Distribute a great deal, all the treasure of peace and happiness you have received from the Father. The need of all souls is this, of true happiness and true peace. People spend so much time, money, and physical energy to attain happiness. They even become hippies. Now, make them happy. Become the treasure store of Annapurna, a goddess who fulfills everyone's needs for food. Send this message to all the children abroad. Bap Dada is giving a message to all the children. There are even such children who, because of carelessness while moving along, become slack effort makers from being intense effort makers. Some even get caught up for some time in the spinning of Maya. Then, when they become trapped, they repent. At first, because of the attraction of Maya, it doesn't seem like spinning. It feels comfortable. However, when you become trapped in the spinning, you then become aware, and because you are aware, you question, Baba, Baba, what can I do? Baba receives many such letters of children who become influenced by such spinning. Bap Dada is giving love and remembrance even to such children and reminding them of this once again. In Bharat, there is a saying, if someone who has forgotten his home at night comes back home during the day, He is not said to have forgotten his home. If you have been enlightened in this way once again, then the past is past. You can once again experience new zeal and enthusiasm, a new life, and continue to move forward. Bap Dada forgives you 3 times. He gives you a chance 3 times. Therefore, no one should hesitate. If you stop hesitating and have love and come back, you can still make progress. Especially give this message to such children. Some have been unable to come because of their circumstances, and they are desperately remembering Baba. Bap Dada knows the true heart of all the children. When you have a true heart, then if not today, then tomorrow there will definitely be success. Acha? The double foreigners are in front of Bap Dada. It is their season. Those whose season it is are fed first. To those of all lands, that is, to the fortunate souls, and those from this land have an additional intoxication that they belong to the land that is the land of incarnation of the Father. Bap Dada is giving special love and remembrance to all the children who belong to the land of Bharat, where such service takes place, the land of the Father's incarnation, and the land of your future kingdom, because all of you did service according to your own love, zeal, and enthusiasm, and through your service brought many souls close to the Father. Therefore, in return for your service, Bap Dada is giving all of you children a bouquet of flowers of love. He is welcoming you. You also welcome everywhere with a bouquet, do you not? Therefore, Baba is giving all you children a bouquet and also putting a badge of success on you. Let each of you children accept from Bap Dada personally by name your badge and bouquet. Acha? The dadis in charge of the zones are the chairman. Chairman means always to be set on your seat. Only those who are always set on their seat are called chairmen. Together with the chair, you are always near to. This is why you are always the Father's companions from the beginning to the end at every step. The Father's steps and their steps are always one. You are those who place your footsteps in the Father's steps. Therefore, to those who are always companions at every step, Baba is giving multi, multi-million-fold love and remembrance. Also, please accept from the Father a very beautiful lotus flower of diamonds. The brothers are also included in the Maharathis. Pandavas are always companions of Shaktis. The Pandavas always have the happiness that whatever is the Father's task, the Shakti army and the Pandava army both together become instruments and are images of success who bring about success. This is why the Pandavas are no less. The Pandavas are also great. The specialty of every Pandava is his own. You are all doing special service, and on the basis of that specialty, you are special souls in front of the Father and the family. Therefore, Bap Dada is especially welcoming all of you special souls who are instruments for such service with the tilak of victory. Do you understand? Acha. All of you now received everything. Have you not? You all received the lotus, the tilak, the bouquet, and the badge, did you not? The double foreigners have been welcomed in so many different ways. Everyone has already received love and remembrance anyway. Nevertheless, to the double foreigners and those of this land, may all of you children constantly continue to progress, transform the world, and constantly make it swing in the swings of happiness. To such special serviceable children, Bab Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Bab Dada meeting the Trinidad group. Do you always consider yourselves to be the elevated Brahmin souls of the confluence age? Brahmins are always shown with the symbol of the top knot. The Father is the highest on high. The time is the highest on high. And so you yourselves are also the highest. Those who always remain in an elevated stage experience themselves to be double light. They don't have any type of burden, not of relationships or any old sanskars or nature. This is known as being free from all bondages. Are you free from this extent? The whole group is free from bondage, free as a soul, and in terms of relations of the body too. What would souls who are free from bondage do? They would look after a center, would they not? So how many service places should you open? You have the time, and you are double light, and so you will make others the same as yourselves. Will you not? You have to give to others what you have received. You do understand, do you not, that the souls of today's world need this experience. At such a time, what is the duty of you souls who are embodiments of attainment? So, now let service increase and let there be growth. In any case, Trinidad is a country that is full, and so the largest number of students should be from the Trinidad centers. You have many countries around you also. Don't you feel mercy for them? Open centers and also bring big mics. Souls with so much courage can do whatever they want. Elevated service is destined to happen through elevated souls. Acha, blessing, may you have a right to love from everyone and God by performing every action in a stage of detachment. The Father is loving to all and detached from everyone, and it is His detachment that makes Him loved. In the same way, the more detached you become from the consciousness of your body, the more loving you will become. In between, practice entering the body to perform actions and then becoming detached. By remaining stable in such a stage of detachment, the actions will be good and you will become loved by the Father and everyone else. To claim a right to God's love is such a great benefit. Slogan: when your stock of good wishes is full, a full stop will be applied to all waste. Om Shanti.